Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Hey everyone, what's up? I hope you're well. I am back from about a month of taking off on a long vacation from work and from vlogging as well. And so many things have happened and changed actually during the last months that I dare to say this is a new season for this YouTube channel because things are about to change. So for those of you who've been following and remember, let me just set you up to what last happened kind of like previously on Flux. At the end of August, I've launched the Webflow Masterclass, and honestly, I wasn't really planning on doing this. If you would ask me like 6 months ago if I'm going to do an online course, I would probably say no. This happened honestly by accident because one of my clients didn't sign the contract, and then I was like, okay, I need to do something for cash flow. So I decided I'm going to do a class. I did an Instagram poll, what should I do a course on, logo design or Webflow? You guys have voted for Webflow, and I did the course on Webflow, and it was a huge success. Actually reached all of my goals and sold over 200 students in the class right now, and it's still selling every day. So that was kind of a major impact because first of all, I did not think this would be accepted so well by you guys, and the impact that it has done on the students who've joined the program is just like completely transformed, I don't know, maybe my vision for what I want to do and how I can help and benefit, the design community. I started my first business that I started 4 years ago was the New School, which was basically a design school, an online school for freelance designers, and we've kind of turned away from that and started Prosper 2 years later because we felt like it's not really going anywhere and it's not what we want to do. So I was really worried about doing an online course. I didn't feel like this is what I want to get into, but doing this and having this huge success on my students and also, financially, really kind of changed my vision for what I want to do and where I want to take things. And as you know, I've been talking a lot about, the full stack designer and all the skills that you need to have to succeed as a designer, both, knowing how to do good design, but also how to run your design business or freelance. And so I think there's so many more things that I can teach, and I feel like it's probably what I should be focusing on right now. So it's probably going to transform how I manage my business. And that's one thing that really clarified or crystallized due to the success of this, which again, I didn't see coming. So right after when I finished launching it, it was September, which is all the Jewish holidays are stacked together one top of the other. So September actually wasn't, there was like 5 days to work, and it was such a context switch coming from, vacation. I was on 3 vacations. I was in France for a family wedding, and then I was on a vacation with, that my parents took us, and then there was an anniversary for me and my wife. So we were on so many vacations, and that is incredible. I'm so grateful for that. But also it was really intense, spending the whole month only with the kids, having no time for myself, and always worried about what I should be doing for work, for my students in the masterclass, and all the things that I need to be doing. So it was actually fun and stressful at the same time, and now it's over. I'm pretty happy actually to go back into hustle mode and producing content. I completely lost touch. I was producing daily videos for so long, and taking a month off, it's just like taking me out of the zone, out of the habit of producing the videos. And so I hope to get back into it within a few days or a week. So there's a lot to do. So as I said, things are about to change because my vision for education and teaching and helping you guys have changed because of the success of the Webflow Masterclass. Also, I've been getting so many feedbacks on the YouTube channel that you guys want to see more case studies, and unfortunately it happens that I can't share all the client work that I'm doing right now because a lot of it is confidential, and it's hard for me to create case studies if my clients don't want me to cover their work publicly. So what I'm thinking of, and that's kind of a vision right now, but what I'm thinking about doing that if my education is so much successful, it's even creating more revenue than my client work, that I might change the way that I do client work. I might take up clients, only clients that are willing to be open about the design process. And I want to really revamp the way that I create those case studies in a much more kind of I have a vision for kind of a Netflix documentary type of, covering the whole process and how I do this and how I share with you guys how I work and how I work with my clients, and also how I do the design itself. So that's also something that I'm thinking about at the moment. Obviously this will all have impacts on Prospero, which is my other business that I'm running. I'll do a separate video about that because it needs to be updated as well. So a lot of things are coming up in the next few weeks and in this quarter, where I'll really be focusing on making my design consultancy, super efficient. So I'll be talking a lot about how the process that I use to make my consultancy efficient. Last quarter was my best quarter ever, and I finally reached the goal that I have for this year, which was to reach $500 hourly rate, effective hourly rate. So it's not the rate that I charge my clients, but it's actually how I end up making for every hour that I work. So I'm going to perfect this and make this consistent, and I'll share with you all the strategies that I work through that, and also take in the Webflow masterclass and kind of creating systems for helping that sell regularly. So I'm going to be starting to work with Facebook ads agency, which I will share the process also with you, because some of you guys think that I might, people know me, but honestly in the global view of things, I'm super tiny, and most designers in the world don't know about me. So if I want to have an impact, and reach everybody and tell them, about the effects that Webflow had on myself, and try to teach them and help them, increase their impact, then I'm going to need somebody to help me scale that message and reach as many people as possible. And I'm going to try to focus on that this quarter as well. I'll share that with you. So a lot of exciting things coming up. Also a few trips, which I will be sharing with you. So stay tuned. By the way, tomorrow I'm redo the kind of free webinar that I did for the Webflow Masterclass, which I previously did a few weeks ago and was very successful. So if you're interested in seeing this free webinar, I'm going to paste the link in the description. You can sign up. It's going to be tomorrow. You should probably sign up even if you can't make the live event, because just watch the replay. It's still going to be pretty valuable for you. If you can make the live event, it's going to be awesome, because you'll be able to do live Q&A with me. So I will start seeing you daily from now on. Excited to be back. Talk to you tomorrow.